Money B.
Your boy DJ Epps.
DJ Always.
And we are here telling you motherfuckers to get that new Knowledge Born ebook,
Yeah.
Voices from the Diaspora.
Get that ebook.
Baby boy, talk about
Back
it.
to Port St. Lucie. I got the key.
Peace to the gods.
Yo, peace and black power. It's your brother Knowledge Born Live. Do the Knowledge Radio. The place where knowledge is
Do
born.
Knowledge Radio.
This is 3K.
Think Tank.
This is 3K.
Hey.
This is
Hey, I swear
3K.
I swear that knowledge is on. It's where I swear that knowledge is on. It's where I swear that knowledge is on. It's where I swear that knowledge is on. Who ran, who ducked, who drew down, return fire. We're the warriors, the healers, enlighteners, enlighten us. I'm tired of the same old, that game old with an upgrade. I'm a sunbathe in the sun rays while my guns blaze and they come play. Devil, my level not attainable. My metal not malleable. I'm a man, didn't need that manual. Reparations is incalculable. Yeah, we want it in blood. Dead in the begging, heading to beheading. Metal to the meddling. Members is aggressive. Getting to the Armageddon. Karma, seem calmer when it comes to retribution. Caliber, catalyst in my clips and I use them on traitors and haters and the ones that spread confusion. Cause the devil's playground wasn't built for our amusement. Hey, meet me at the guard hour. Hey, in these strange days, you gon' need a strong counter. Spin like Beyblade. Impenetrable armor, Orient aura. This story, this saga get gory before it get calmer. Keep holding that revolutionary posture. 85 gon' dip and dodge her, but when they get monster, they turn into MC Light, earrings, and become door knockers. I'm irate, they pirate the culture, send them to Davy Jones' locker. It's okay. Let them think that you lost it. Be patient, this type of thing you can't force it. Play possum, but nah, not know about the road. And they can't comprehend cause the language is coded. We plan ideas and we plan explosives. Make your pockets go from more bits to more bread. The portal done open, they can't close it. You ain't got a sideline, you could cause more risk. No set birth date, no Dorian Gray portraits. It's about to get ugly and these devils can't forfeit. Ancestral memories, so no, I won't forget. What we building is an impenetrable fortress for show. Every show is just like a core ship, and my flow for show tighter than your gal's corset. It's okay. We are the source, you can't outsource it. Even Spartans don't want no parts, Nev. What do you know? Before you know it, 3,000 wild Africans at your doorstep. Hey, meet me at the guard hour. Hey, in these strange days, you gon' need a strong counter. Spin like Beyblade. No, we will not cower while the rest they play safe. We will move with God's power. This is not for play. Honor my ancestors, play the Orient day. Peace to you, loved ones, stay dangerous and stay safe. AKAs and AKs coming to make their caves cave. Wreck the race like take case, stay dangerous and stay
Two
safe.
brothers just walk up on me, and they're just like, you know, you can just see the hunger in their eyes. Like as soon as you know what I mean? They was like, yo, you know, we a group, and we think that you would fuck with us, and you know, I'm telling you, like, we nice, and just give us a fucking chance type of shit, you know?
This is Bomani UFG of the Vanguard United Front, and I want to encourage all of you to go out and pick up Voices of the Diaspora, an ebook series produced by my brother and host and founder of Do the Knowledge Radio, Knowledge Born. It's a 5-volume series that's accompanied with music from revolutionary artists like myself, whose lyrics exemplify and expresses the messages of the African warriors, revolutionaries, and freedom fighters written about in them pages. Voices of the Diaspora isn't only truly an original contribution to our literary legacy, but it's an essential weapon to unlock and open the African mind and warrior spirit of African youth worldwide. So go out and support the God Knowledge Born, Voices of the Diaspora. Peace.
Is one of them is about Black Jesus, where the Son of Being appearing in Africa?
Yep, Black Jesus' story was probably one of the most shocking things I ever heard. It came from my insider, Jacob, I call him that in the book. There's some very serious extraterrestrial threats to Earth, and that
Born in 1918 in Angola, Simeon Toko, the
man Jehovah, from the cosmos straight to the Congo, like the one with 3 holes and walked with 12 apostles. Hole in his rib, never felt the gospel. The refugees with Portuguese. In 1970 came Walter Reed's Destiny, heavenly. Our pedigree's longevity, celebrity. Dravidians and Nomos, Simeon, Toko, Bicentennial, Reptilian, Logo. Who thought of a Christ would eat chicken with his jaw off rice? That's Nigerian, but he was Angolian. A holy man, say peace to priest Simeon, the Golden Land.
So the story goes that in the 1960s there was a black man in Africa.
Ezekiel saw it, chapter 1 down. Isaiah seen it, chapter 6. John seen it, Revelations 4. I seen it, 1999. Far away, up in the sky, bright, what a sight. I thought it was Venus. The stars lit above the goddess. The Egyptian winged disc. Rulers, don't forget Sumer, kingless. Priests enthronement, Greeks and Romans. Apocalypse, Romulus and Remus. Gods, devils, angels, demons. Large vessels, bring those legions. By the boatload, Abyssinians. Who was? Simeon Toko.
And he was performing miracles. He was starting to get people to listen to what he had to say, and the cabal tried to kill him, and they could shoot him in the head and his skull would just regenerate, his flesh would grow back, and he was fine. And so the crazy story that I heard, and remember, I was told at the time that if I disclosed this that I would be killed, and I ended up putting it in the book anyway. The story was that this guy, they finally said, okay, we're going to bring you to the United Nations and share your message with the world. Let's get you on this flight. They bring him on this flight, and instead of bringing him to the United Nations, they shot him repeatedly, and then actually had some kind of meat grinder device, and basically like a bandsaw, I guess, sawed up his body into a whole bunch of pieces, put him in these very like radioactive shielded containers, and then had all these fighter jets dock with the plane and fly his body parts to all corners of the world, where then these containers turned them into ash. And they thought that maybe this would defeat him, like that his body somehow, the tissue was necessary. So if they destroyed all the tissue in all these places across the world, maybe they could defeat him. Well, he then regenerated in their offices and was fully fine, fully intact. But the sad part is that he said, you guys so badly do not want me to be here that I am not going to be able to do any more. You're going to get what you want, but bear in mind that in the future, many others like me will be coming, and when they do, you will not be able to stop us.
Wow. Well,
that is all I know. Unfortunately, there's nothing more to the story than that.
Incredible.
It is an incredible story.
Incredible.
It is genuinely recounted by witnesses that Simeon Toko appeared before people in an apparitional body.
Yo, what up? It's your boy DJ Epps, Rock the Bell, Sirius XM. You already know me on that Saturday Night Ride tip, right? Yeah. Checking out my man Knowledge Born, man. The Voices of the Diaspora. Go get the ebook. It's off the chain, man. It is crazy, man. Knowledge Born, you already know. Tough. I like that right there. Yeah. Voices of the Diaspora. Get that.
Yeah. Vanglory is Vanguard.
Knowledge Born.
Yeah.
United Front. What you want?
To the Knowledge Radio.
We in here. What you got? Dot.
Work hard as a slave to one day be your savior. The wave unwavering. This is a labor of love, rise with a purpose every day, invigorated. If we were on TV, we'd be 10 times syndicated. If we waited for validation, a paycheck or accolades, we'd be starved, already lost or ran away. But when you're square, solid, and your circle too, you don't need a place for silence. The concept is conquered through media, not areas of people activity. A mix that don't lose ethnicity, tightness that don't lose elasticity. Explicitly, this isn't where we give the novice regard. Nah, this is where knowledge is born. Last time that I checked, I'm undefeated. Deliver edicts, can't resist when the gods build and manifest freedom. When lines get crossed, they may push a loss, cause they get handed a check. We kick your can and cancel your cancerous gestures. A prophet vision, precision, the prescription for the sickness is to inoculate your fate with the winning. Arrogant beginnings turn to humble endings. And UF with KBA is a win-win. 1K, 1K.
In the 1970s, as he served a prison sentence for armed robbery, H. Rap Brown became a Muslim and changed his name to Jamil Al-Amin. On March 16, 2000, at 10 o'clock at night, Fulton County Sheriff deputies served a warrant for Al-Amin, a missed court date on a traffic charge. A man who pulled up in a Mercedes near Al-Amin's house opened fire, killing Deputy Ricky Kinship. Authorities found Al-Amin.
Cool cat, black shades, afro crown. Calm and collected, speaking that profound. Vanguard, front line, and one back down. Pause that poetic, H-Rap Brown. Cool cat, black shades, afro crown. Calm and collected, speaking that profound. Vanguard, front line, and one back down. Pause that poetic, H-Rap Brown. Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, known as SNCC, formulated in the 60s. The height of civil rights erupt in the city streets. No justice, just fighting for the liberty. Arrested for riots, but not before you heard the cry. Violence is American as cherry pie. Serving as minister of justice before the Panther Partnership end in abruptness. Organizing against racial attacks. Armed self-defense for a nation of blacks. With presidents he sat. Enforced potent gas. Organized registered voting acts. The young and passionate often will become activists. Killed by guns and savages. Far from pacifists. Clashing with racist nationalists. Government run by capitalists. Cool cat, black shades, afro crown. Calm and collected, speaking that profound. Vanguard, front line, and one back down. Pause that poetic, H-Rap Brown. Cool cat, black shades, afro crown. Calm and collected, speaking that profound. Vanguard, front line, and one back down. Pause that poetic, H-Rap Brown. Wanted and taunted by the FBI. Brown shot by a deputy and left to die. No answer needed, no question why. Just to survive, decided it was best he hide. OT, lay low obviously. Regroup and retroop possibly. A year later, shootout with NYPD. Arrested, convicted, attempted robbery. Upstate in Attica for 5 years. Guess the time helped get his mind clear. Reset the revolutionary pioneer. Came home strong with refined ideas. Converted to Islam on his deen. H. Brown, not Imam Jamil Al-Amin. Moved to Atlanta, new on the scene. Opened the grocery store, got the community clean. Cool cat, black shades, afro crown. Calm and collected, speaking that profound. Vanguard, front line, and one back down. Pause that poetic, H-Rap Brown. Cool cat, black shades, afro crown. Calm and collected, speaking that profound. Vanguard, front line, and one back down. Pause that poetic, H-Rap Brown. A decade later, the year is 2K. Serving a warrant for failure to appear to his case. Supposedly deputies leaving his place. He was headed home, they meet him face to face. 2 cops shot, one was dead. From the hospital bed, mumbled and said, Jamil Al-Amin, the gunman alleged. Captured in Alabama on the run, he fled. Still in possession of the murder weapon. Body armor dressing for further protection. No alibi, whereabouts, words in question. Charged and convicted, no heard confessions. Sentence, life, no parole. 24 hours locked tight in a hole. 20 years later, hoping the fighter turning old. Light barrels keep fire burning in their soul. Cool cat, black shades, afro crown. Calm and collected, speaking that profound. Vanguard, front line, and one back down. Pause that poetic, H-Rap Brown. Cool cat, black shades, afro crown. Calm and collected, speaking that profound. Vanguard, front line, and one back down. Pause that poetic, H-Rap Brown.
Due to Knowledge Radio, right, is has been a beautiful platform for me because I like to go on platforms, and at the time, I didn't know his background as far as the Israelites. For me, he's a brother, hits me up, we're gonna do this. And then when I start politicking and then I see his background, it just made the connection like more beautiful. If I could just highlight what makes How to Share Your Man a funny lecture is because I did that lecture because a woman didn't know how to share her man. That's why I did the lecture. And I said if she knew how to share her man, she wouldn't have no problem. That's what sparked it. And at a time when it was supposed to be my downfall over a disagreement with a woman, Brother Knowledge stood with me. Other sisters stood with me. Everybody stood with me because they knew it wasn't what was being said about me. And so it created a bond. So from that moment, Due to Knowledge was like an extension of Israelite Vibes. It was like an extension of Cross the Line Radio. It was like an extension of me in the sense that I always knew that that was a home for me. And it was always a place that I would always come to, have good conversations, get good builds. I was allowed to interview Killer Priest through that connection. So Due to Knowledge Radio, if y'all haven't liked, subscribed, been on a platform, y'all definitely want to get on that platform and promote it because it's a hell of a platform to get your point across, get your wisdom out, get your understanding, get your belief out.
Just cheap whiskey.
Most high Christianists, mental abolitionists with the vision gift, seeing the deliverance from the ignorance, cognitive dissonance. Future I envision this. On and off the mic, I speak right like this is what the mission is. I know the wisdom biz and overstand like who, no one bear that witnesses. I am the power refined, God man. Equity too high to equal the caveman. God's son, true builder of the land, destroyer of the demons. I'm a poppin' where they stand. Word of biz, born exposing opposer plan. Speaking Vinny, microphone Jones with a forced hand. The next level cipher writer, spark the minds, I light the fire. Call me Mr. Mystify, I'm used to gift to lift us higher. With the frequency that frequently fit, inspire. Elders and young thugs that do what they do, where they do what they dumb. We think they lazy, they think we dumb. We put the working system that a system to be numb. Make them good Christians, but don't link them to where they from. So I write rhymes with them ancient guidelines. I fight crime sitting on the sidelines. But when they got the blind eyes, I just treat them like they dumb.
When knowledge get done, unified we're one. The race we run, before they shot that gun.
To the knowledge,
when knowledge get done, unified we won. The race we run, before they shot that gun.
No one's not with me. Twist your loud, get your double shots of yak. Sit down, have a talk with me. I'm from an era where certain shit just couldn't fly. You tell another man, suck your dick, you might die. These new dudes got it confused, thinking it's a game. Until somebody hitting at their ass, bringing the pain. But that's the plan, they want us to kill ourselves. Our existence is up to us, no one else is responsible for raising our daughters and the queens and our sons and the kings. Teaching them everything about necessary tools we need to use for survival. It's way bigger than reading Qurans or the Bible. That's gonna go over the heads of many. Thick skin, homie, I got plenty. So I'll be ready for the backlash and slander coming from my own people. It's sad to say, but we'll never equal our full potential as long as we following what they teach us. Telling lies, all in 8 books, it never reach us. At least us, the ones with some knowledge of self. But trying to wake my people up is a struggle itself. Instead of begging for a seat at their table, let's build one. As soon as they try to violate, let's kill one. That's where my heart at. A couple 100 years of the same treatment gave us Obama, so we think we even. I ain't believing none of this bullshit them puppeteers speaking, telling us lies each and every weekend. Banana in the tailpipe tactics. To tell the truth, I feel we moving backwards. We got a lot of actors playing the part, but it ain't in their heart, so what's it worth? Got brothers dressing up like chicks toting the purse. Everybody capitalizing off us. We ain't too far from giving up our seat on the back of the bus.
When knowledge get done, unified Unified we're one. The race we run. Before they shot them gun. When knowledge get done. Unified we won. The race we run. Before they shot them gun. To the knowledge.
Is Ty Phoenix. I wish that most of the problems that we see in the Black community would be seen as mental health issues. Whether it's any form of crime, poverty, most problems can be linked to mental health, even though that's not really the popular discussion. But a healthy, sound mind can produce healthy, sound decisions. So I'm in the company of young people every day as a middle school counselor. I've been a middle school counselor for 7th graders, 8th graders, 6th graders. I've actually been a counselor for students from pre-K to 12th grade. So K through 12, I've been around Gen Zers. I've been around these Gen Zers who are, let's say, post-pandemic kids who, you know, they lost that 2-year window of school when everybody was home, and now they're back in the school system. So I've definitely been around young people consistently for the past, I would say, 7 to maybe 10 years. And I know that music is a way that they just learn who they are. They learn about things that maybe their parents didn't teach them, or maybe other adults in their lives, other guardians haven't taught them in the songs. You know what I'm saying? Like the topics and, you know, the worldly matters that get discussed in these rap songs, those children get introduced to those concepts through those songs.
Hey. Teach the seeds, don't leave it to the schools. Teach the seeds, don't leave it to the fools. Or else they'll be lost like you, spending half their life trying to find the truth. Teach the seeds. 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 Teach the seeds.
I am the Black woman. Some know me as Queen Hatshepsut, Queen Nzinga, Harriet Tubman, and Winnie Mandela. From this day forward, I pledge my life to the liberation of my people. I will be a supportive, responsible, and loving mate. The Black man will respect me when he sees me because I am the Black woman, the original woman, mother of civilization and nurture of the Black nation.
Teach the seeds, don't leave it to the fools. Teach the seeds, don't leave it to the schools. Or else they'll be zealots like you, spending half their life trying to find the truth. Teach the seeds, don't leave it to the schools. Teach the seeds, don't leave it to the fools. Or else they'll be lost like you, spending half their life trying to find the truth. Teach the seeds. 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 Teach the
I pledge allegiance to my black people. I pledge to develop my mind and body to the greatest extent possible. I will learn all that I can in order to give my best to my people in their struggle for liberation. I will keep myself physically fit, building a strong body free from drugs and other substances which weaken me and make me less capable of protecting myself, my family, and my black brothers and sisters. I will unselfishly share my knowledge and understanding with them in order to bring about change more quickly. I will discipline myself to direct my energies thoughtfully and constructively rather than wasting them in idle hatred. I will train myself never to hurt or allow others to harm my black brothers and sisters, for I recognize that we need every black man, woman, and child to be physically, mentally, and psychologically strong. These principles I pledge to practice daily and to teach them to others in order to unite my people.
Teach the seeds, don't leave it to the fools. Teach the seeds, don't leave it to the schools. Or else they'll be zealots like you, spending half their life trying to find the truth. Teach the seeds, don't leave it to the schools. Teach the seeds, don't leave it to the fools. Or else they'll be lost like you, spending half their life trying to find the truth. Teach the seeds. 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 It's time for Sankofa. It's time to go back. It's time for Sankofa. It's time to go back. It's time for Sankofa. It's time to go back. It's time for Sankofa. It's time to go back.
What it is, people, it's your boy Doggy Diamonds. We in Nicholas Books right here. We got the esteemed, the great elder, Baba Baruti with us right now. And I just want to ask you something. We got hip-hop, we got music, we got all of that. But how important is the United Front bringing this African insurrection music? We got hip-hop, we got music, we got all of that. But how important is the United Front bringing this African insurrection music?
It's beyond calculation. People don't understand the importance of bringing music to young folks that moves them on to being the kind of warriors that they need to be. This is a phenomenal thing for me because most of the stuff that's out there leads them in the direction that you're being. Most of the stuff that's out there leads them in the direction that's insane. So when you have people who are bringing truth, who are bringing it in a way that they love it and they understand it, it's got the beat, it's got the music, it's got the people who look like them, that's immeasurable in terms of its value. That's one of the major complaints that we see. Other folks have co-opted our music. They take the beat and then they put the words to it that do not match where we're going. United Front, the African insurrection music, they are putting together the kind of tools that warriors need, the kind of words that warriors need to do this battle.
Big mouth. My big mouth. I got a big mouth. Came out. I talk my heart real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I try to spook, but these crackers know who the hell I'm trying to fool. I squeeze like I'm playing accordions, playing Zydeco. Xylophone your bones, put the Zenphobe under the microscope. Raise a hairy situation like a lycanthrope. Didn't flinch when I was lynched and came back with a tighter rope. I'm inconsolable, man, these devils gotta go, cause they won't change. Like Bruce Wayne sliding down a fire pole. Bocce boy, we mobbing, this ain't a comic, this Haley's Comet. Something for the babies to look up to and be astonished. Something to let the traitors and haters know they can sleep with the codfish. While I reach for the heat that'll preach to every enemy's dermis, starting with the top skin. Entry wound was tiny, exit wound a crater. The rest of your crew don't want it, they ready to sign waivers. I don't battle no more, but don't judge it. I kill it so quick, your man with ADHD still on the same subject. Disrespect my flag, I will dissect your hands. My rapping is automatic, my intellect won't jam. Listen, it's the Vanguard, my flow hotter than San Juan. Need a good PR person, my flow nastier than Monique in a ham thong. End of the day, I'm a man, Holmes. Ironically, they lack testicular fortitude and wanna ball like Lance Armstrong. Aside from my wives, I never been much of a compromiser. Run out of cheeks to turn, that cracker gone straight sodomize ya. I'm real, pituitary to pioneer. Rhyme clear in Brooklyn, I'm a pioneer. I'm America's nightmare, young, black, and aware. Don't fraternize with devils, I ain't playing with you queers. Finna be a millionaire and never sell my soul. I'm selling liberation syllables that'll kill a foe.
This ain't no hustle, this is God's words. My rhymes like they proverbs, bring drama with the Mossberg. Line merge, faggots free, bring agony. My iron burns, whomever it might concern. Get yourself inside a urn. I tried to learn to get along, but since we can't, let's get it on. Thinking this is just a song of reckless talking. I beg your pardon. Respect the squadron, or get dealt with in a violently fashion. Iconic and passion. I hate hats, crackers, and faggots like mob wars. Bring it right to the mattress. Rhyming assassin. Black be riding like I'm Jonathan Jackson. Walk unknown parts. Wise don't be so sharp. I see beyond dark. Bring forth supreme thought. Rebel like Pete Tosh. I'm mean as the green hawk. My grade matter like Dave Banner. When he changed cameras, blaze hammers at plain clothes that wave cameras. My name branded, just a mention to bring damage. I walk through the valley of death and remain standing. These
And welcome to this first class in a four-class series of African womanhood. Now, I'm teaching this class thinking of a range of ages, including teenagers, even though we don't have any in the audience right now, but we did have a youngster online on Monday. And definitely, thanks to Baba Shaka Zulu, we'll have DVDs available. So we definitely want to make sure our daughters get the information. But I definitely want to say it's available. So we definitely want to make sure our daughters get the information. But I definitely want to say happy that Brother Baruti asked me to do this class because it's an opportunity for me to first and foremost honor my mother, my grandmother, the women in my family line, but also to share what I call old school wisdom with my sisters and daughters today. Number one, to be life affirming. And when I read that, the first thing popped in my mind, oh, very different from Europeans who, promote abortion and, well, they're very anti-life, anti-nature in general. Number two, to be in partnership with not just a man, with an African man. And as African women, our partner should be an African man, first and foremost, and only. Number three, to be a political organizer. And definitely in this society, that political organization should be geared toward sovereignty. Because I think if you have any idea of what's going on in this society today, you know that the only salvation, solution, only hope for us is a separate sovereign nation. And sovereignty for our younger people in the class, total independence, total control of what goes on in your nation. So nobody else is dictating in any way. You're speaking your own languages, your own forms of government, your own spiritual systems, your own diet, medical care, everything is controlled by you. And anything short of that, we continue to see, on a daily basis. It just breaks your heart to see how our people are being demoralized, degraded, and physically killed. for breathing while black. To be an African woman is to be a mother who does whatever is necessary to protect her child. And, those were the old school moms. You just do what you have to do. No one better put a hand on your child. And your child was your first priority. Being an African woman is to be a healer. And that's something we'll talk about tonight on the agenda. First and foremost, we have to heal ourselves. And all African people are in need of healing, but physician, heal thyself. However, it's not the situation where I have to heal myself, then I'll help heal someone else. Well, it will take us our entire lives to heal ourselves. So we're doing all of this concurrently. Okay, but with emphasis, because the more that we heal, we're healing our minds, our spirits, our bodies. The more we know, we have better health. We're in a better position to help heal others. So anytime you see the words, definitely if you see the word feminism, it doesn't matter if you put black in front of it or not. Basically, feminism is the women's movement. It is a promotion of white women, and they've recruited black people. They always recruit because you can help them. You have to do the work and finance their movement because they're the ones who are going to benefit from it in the same way that with the affirmative action movement. And I think Hudson Wings and Valithia point this out. They're the ones who benefited, people. The illusion was affirmative action helped black people. It did to some degree, but the main beneficiaries of that were white females. But basically, the feminist movement is a white woman's movement, even though you may see other colors. It's their movement in reaction to their men who they have a just reaction. They have been repressed and oppressed and disrespected by their men. So, that's a family issue. That's their issue. That's not our issue. And they have sold us on, it is all men. Now, black men are doing some things in the same way that black women are doing things today who are not traditionally us. But we're imitating somebody else. But the bottom line is black men do not hold the power in this country. So whatever negative effects that we're experiencing as a black woman experiencing, now you may, you get if your husband or the men in your lives are sexist, well, that's a different issue. But in terms of who's in control, but regardless of what they're doing, a black man, unless he's working to help Europeans and he's working against African people, those are the exceptions. The other black men, they're not our enemies. They have issues, and many of them from being in this society in the same way that we do. And we all need to work on our issues. Those are family problems. But our problems, those problems are separate from the white feminist movement and the women's movement. And we need to be clear on it. A major point in her article is whites as well as black women and even a few black men who've done these anthologies, they are revising history, something that Europeans do regularly. So they're going back. If you were a black woman and you said anything about women, you are being labeled a black feminist. So they're making reference to women. This whole movement started in the 70s, but they're alluding to people who predate the 70s. They were early feminists. And so basically you have any black woman that said anything where she used the word, had some mention that, women were being mistreated, she becomes a feminist. And a big problem with black feminism, the thinking behind that is that your plight as a woman takes priority as your plight as an African, when the reality is it's the fact that you're African. That's what's your major problem, not the fact that you're a woman. It's the fact that, because you could turn to a man today and your plight remains the same because you are an African in a society.
So here's a great opportunity to look at Volume 7 Voices of the Diaspora. I saw some of the commercials, some of the heartfelt tributes. I didn't even know how to start, this whole thing today. And then I think for the rest of the week until Saturday, I'll be showing different highlights. Some of these, you might see, like, over and over. I'm just touched and thankful that people see you and what you create in a way that's beneficial. So, let me see something. Yeah, so I'm here on a mission, raise some funds to expand, to grow, to stay in line and in tune with what I said I was going to do long after the feeling that I said it in was gone. In the entrepreneurial world, they teach us that's one of the definitions or functional definitions of discipline from that space. So I began this journey 11 years ago this week. I did a couple of shows to kind of lead up to the point. I didn't want to be on the air and sound rusty. This was the week I was calling people and was like, yo, son, I'm about to do this show, do the knowledge radio. You understand? Like, yo, can you come through, make a little cameo, whatever the case may be. I made some calls to the Black Dot, Sutek Amira, Red Pill, a few other people. It's a bunch of people that I reached out to. People said they would make it. People said, that they would be there. And, for the most part, the people who said they were going to be there were there. And, I met some people along the way, during that first episode and first couple episodes. As I shared in one of the previous months going through this entire experience, that, one episode built off the next. Initially, this was a weekend show, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday on a web hosting platform called TalkShoe, and then Sunday, backwards, strike. Saturday was doing Knowledge Radio on Blog Talk, and Sunday was TalkShoe. So TalkShoe was a platform. I didn't do a lot of shows over there, but I did a couple. Once I got into the Blog Talk mix, start working that angle in those positions. Tomorrow I'll be on with the brother Red Pill on his platform, kind of sharing some of this story and leading, 11 years to do Knowledge Radio and him being around since before episode 1. And we'll be sharing that. I saw Red, Blue, Ken Bottom over on Kill the Priest platform on the Royal Priesthood Wednesday segment that I host on that platform. This Wednesday, y'all saw Miss Blue over here. Y'all saw Miss Blue over there. Miss Blue will return this Wednesday. Royal Priesthood Wednesday is going to be an amazing, amazing show. She has a special message, an intuitive message, a psychic message to share with us in regards to how to prepare for 2027. So, yeah, definitely a good opportunity for you to tune in and check that out. But here, raising funds, looking to do some expansion, some growth, and some excellence in regards to do Knowledge Radio. 11 years, over 4,000 episodes, and counting. Over 4,000 episodes and counting. So you can help with your support. Cash App, $, Knowledge Won't Allow, or PayPal.me/Do the Knowledge Radio. So whenever you see this, see the ticker going across, support Do Knowledge Radio, Cash App, $, Knowledge Won't Allow, or PayPal.me/Do the Knowledge Radio. Every penny, every quarter, every dollar helps. Remaining independent and on this independent grind for 11 years, doing what we're doing. It's not for the faint of heart. So check out the Black August series that we're doing. Voices of the Diaspora still have the books on sale until September the 1st, even though I might extend it or do something special for Black Reading Month, which is September. So I want to see what I could possibly come up with as an incentive for Black Reading Month. I don't want to not put something out there. So I'll be looking for authors all through the month of September. Artists and authors. So if you have written works and all of these things and you want to showcase them here on Do the Knowledge Radio, we'll dedicate that month to you. Let me see. There we go. Black literacy through the summer. So we started this June 1st to July 31st. And on September 1st, I believe that I'll extend it. I'll find a way to extend it through September. September is Black Reading Month. So in honor of Black Reading Month, I think I'll come up with something new for that and have a special limited time. So Black Reading Month here in September, we'll do something special for that. Figure something out for that. And invite everybody who's listening and will listen to the 11-year anniversary, the Knowledge Anniversary through the Knowledge Radio. So in this series, through the Knowledge Radio fundraising campaigns, we're looking to raise some funds here, and your support is invaluable. Invaluable, all right? So 11 years of truth, 11 years of impact. Help us to remain independent. Help us to continue to do what we need to do, to upgrade the platform and to bring you quality content from around the globe. And join us in our commemoration this Saturday, August 29th. We'll be on tentatively, as it's stated, from 3 to 6 p.m. Got some amazing guests going to be telling some stories, some testimonials, some things like that. If you want to be a part and you can't make it, give you the opportunity to send in a video, and we will play the video through or videos throughout the broadcast. You understand what I'm saying? So you shout out who you are, what you do, where you can be found, and what Do the Knowledge Radio means to you, for you to be a part of this platform. Either, myself as the host, Knowledge One Allow, or the platform, or both. Short video, 30 seconds or so, to help in the commemoration of this epic journey of 11 years, 4,000 episodes and counting. So PayPal.me/Do the Knowledge Radio, Cash App $, Knowledge Born Allah, and let's continue to go. Let's continue to grow. And as I said, we'll be here every day for a short time to share some experiences. I just was talking with one of the great ones. You saw the here on Goddess Rap, and you saw her do some interviews on the platform with myself, back and forth. A lot of things, and she said, one of her fondest memories was doing these interviews. And then I reminded her of one of the fondest interviews is that we interviewed Zane together here on this platform. So the Queen Mother, or the High Priestess of Erotica herself, Zane, was on here along with her daughter as well. So yeah, This platform has touched a lot of lives, a lot of genres, a lot of spaces and places from around the globe. So I'm thankful to and for everybody who has tuned in, who has supported, and who will support. So here are the ways to support right here. Send in the video, share a memory, donate to the cause. Either way it goes, all of it is supported, all of it is appreciated, and all of it is love. So with that, I say peace and love, and tune in for the Black August series right here on the Peace.
Knowledge born. What's the science, baby?
Yeah. Now we gonna tell them. Night in front. We tell them like this, yo. I'm a African. I'm a African. I'm a African. I'm a African. Yeah, y'all like that? So no more. This man's mind is open. I'm a African. I'm a African. I'm a African. I'm a. Let's get back to the
motive is best developed by recognizing the common enemy.